See you in your nightmares, Top Grumps.
Welcome back to Top Grumps with me and Kris. Today we're talking
Hey.
about that comical and evil man that nobody wants to fall asleep around. No, not Bill Cosby. We're talking about Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors. So, yeah,
Oh,
what an amazing film. It's Freddy, he fights a wizard and a dominatrix. It's not just a horror film, it's a wet dream with a body count. Hello, Kris.
all right.
I'm
You
so
did
full
warn
of
us about that
energy.
as well.
Sorry.
It's fine. You counteract me because I'm not full of energy tonight.
Thank you for taking your time away from your precious anime club to come back to the top weirdest show on the internet for reviewing
Oh,
things that nobody watches.
it's very niche, but it's true.
So, yeah, we're talking about Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Had you seen this
Yeah.
before we watched it the other day on the chat?
Years ago, but like I think I watched all of Nightmare on Elm Street in a one-er, so they kind of all melded into one, and I just had a
Yeah.
weird memory of a turbo nonce that gets you in your sleep.
I was going to say, have you seen any of the others before this? Like, well, obviously, you've just said.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is one of the good ones, I would say.
Yeah, aren't you meant to like watch the first one, skip the second, and then this is meant to be the sequel in majority of people's eyes?
I can't even remember the second one. I know the first one is amazing. It's the best one. This
Yeah.
maybe is the second best. I know people give a lot of love to Wes Craven's New Nightmare, but I hated that film. Like, there's barely anything happens in it. There's barely any Freddy, and he's not his funny, happy Freddy in any like in that one. This one, he's like at his best. He just takes the piss all the way through, and he's mint.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, do you want to tell us about the plot of this movie?
Yeah, basically, some kids in a psychiatric hospital discover that they're all being hunted by a turbo nonce in their sleep. The kids realizes it's a dream and they can do whatever the fuck they want. And then ultimately, their psychiatrist finds Freddy's remains, burns them, and saves the day. And the children do nothing.
Yeah, I mean the children die. That's the most they do.
Yeah,
Nothing they do
they
works.
they give us some decent deaths, but in the whole story thing, they do absolutely squat.
Yeah,
They don't even talk to a ghost.
the deaths are cool though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it's a bit spot.
like the sexy spaghetti meat puppet with his
Yeah,
veins,
or
and he like the suicide one. Suicide.
Yeah. Or the worm gobbler thing under
Oh,
the
I
carpet.
forgot about the worm gobbler, man.
Yeah,
That was erotic.
yeah.
There's like some woman getting eaten
Oh,
by a giant penis worm.
yeah. I thought it was more like a sperm. 'Cause it's got like a bulbous head and a tail, isn't it?
Yeah. We've got McLovin the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, his death was a bit shit, I think. Like, all he did was just get stabbed. And like,
Yeah.
considering some of the other deaths in this movie, that one's a bit basic.
Yeah. Do you know he's called Wizard Master in this?
Oh,
His
Wizard
alter
Master.
ego, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make it any less. McLovin's better, to be
But
fair.
I love how much like Freddy tortures him, where he's like in the dream and he's like, "Oh, I'm not paralyzed anymore. I can walk." And Freddy's like, "Look, I've got a wheelchair. I'm gonna chase you with it." Proper like non-PC man, isn't it?
Oh,
On the sexy nurse scene, that's amazing as well.
oh, yeah.
We
She
get to
put a-
see some boobs. Always good.
Yeah.
Especially in the
Mhm.
80s. If there wasn't boobs in a horror film in the 80s, was it even a horror movie?
No, no, and he she proper tongues him as well.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know. But it's not the worst porn intro I've ever seen.
No,
You should see some of Donna's home videos, man. Honestly,
it's just like look,
Since she was on that Gizmo episode, I've heard Tucky went out and bought a Mogwai outfit after seeing what she did to it. But yeah, it's not the best movie, but it's a good Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah, I
Um,
really enjoyed it.
there's a few weird things in it, like there's the nun where it turns out to be like, oh, by the way, I'm Freddy's mom. Like, it was interesting, but it's also very weird because it's like it's ghost nun.
Yeah, yeah, and it was just like if you were wandering about outside in a plaza and you saw a nun on top of a building, you wouldn't shout, "Hey, you!" and then chase it. You would
Yeah.
just walk away, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose he did speak to the nun earlier on in the film.
Yeah,
So it's like if he sees her, she's been giving him advice about this whole Freddy stuff. So it
yeah,
does sort of make sense. But the weird backstory for Freddy where this nun got proper Bonnie blued and like shagged by like 1,000 mental patients in a day.
yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Oh, this is how you create a demon nightmare monster. And,
Yeah, Night of 1,000 Maniacs or something like that.
And do you think nuns really take care of themselves? Like, do nuns shave? I don't think they do. I don't think they're interested in that. How do you think that last inmate felt? I bet it looked like I bet it looked like Hagrid choking on a sherbet fountain.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know Paul's came in as well. Paul's in the chat. Oh, he's heard us say that. Well, we're going to get cancelled.
Oh, my chat hasn't updated. Oh, there he is.
Well, right, so what have we got? Every week we do our favourite moments, favourite quotes, favourite character, worst character, awkward boner moments, and best deaths. So, oh my fucking god, Chris. Show us your hand!
Sorry, what?
Let's see, show us your hand! Your other one! That is amazing.
Oh, this? Oh, sorry. Thought we were
Okay,
dressed up.
well.
Right.
I was asking you, like, oh, are you all ready for tonight? And you're like, yeah, I'm just making a cup of tea. I didn't know you were taping half your cutlery drawn to your hand.
Yes, just stirred it with a little spoon. I'd be pudding with this spoon. That's me mains, isn't it?
What would be the worst items for Freddy to have instead of claws? And I know you're going to say dildos.
I wasn't actually. Do you know them tentacles with the little suckers in the end, like the octopus ones?
Oh. Yeah, that
Just
would be
them.
pretty horrific. That would probably be worse than dildos.
Yeah. You get hickeys everywhere.
I'm sure each sucker. I'm going off topic here. Each sucker has teeth on it. I never want to get bitten by an octopus. I'm sure, like when it like slaps around you, it's like each tentacle bit has like teeth that like dig into you.
I thought they were just suckers.
I don't know. But we're not here to talk about octopus or octopi. I don't know what the plural is. Nobody knows what the plural is. It's a stupid word and a stupid animal. So, fuck you, octopuses. Yeah, so first up, what is your favourite quote from this movie?
Well, it's got to be, right, welcome to primetime, bitch.
Oh, from the telly bed.
Yeah, when that Jennifer gets her head smashed into the telly, which, another thing, how do they think that's suicide when the TV's at the top of the wall?
Yeah, what did she do? Like, proper, like, run and jump.
Why should have pellied it?
It's literally impossible, man.
Yeah.
But my favourite quote's from the exact same bit, but just before that, where
Right.
Freddy's like, "This is it, Jennifer, your big break in TV."
Yeah.
Like it was a bad, like a hard pick between those two lines, but they're the best quotes in that whole movie.
But and it used to be on the intro to Sunday Pod, didn't it? Welcome to primetime, bitch. Yeah, I'm sure it was.
I don't know. I can't remember. I just wait until we hear Paul's famous "We're live," and it's like, yes, there he is. That's my man.
Oh,
What have we got next? Is it best character?
oh, actually, 2 seconds. Paul's saying hickeys. When does Chris go all American? What do normal people call
Yeah.
hickeys?
Is Paul going to say a love bite? I feel that's what you call them when you're in primary school, going, "Ooh, he's got a love bite," and then
yeah.
your balls drop, and you're like, "Oh, I've got a hickey."
Oh, he's
dunno.
not replied, so
Sunderland people, man, they could call it anything.
is hickey not the right name for them? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, it is. But anyone watching this in the future, drop in what you would call it, where someone sucks on your neck, not like a vampire, but like in a sexy way. I don't know why that's going to be the comment that I asked people for this week. There's so many things happening in this movie. Could be so many things happening. What a sucky! No. Oh, do you fancy giving us a sucky? Paul, that's something completely else.
No, a sucky.
Oh, Paul gave us a sucky the other day, man. Right, so yeah. Best character. Who was the best character in this whole movie?
Well, I've got two, right? One of them's Freddy because he's the most relatable character. He just wants to kill kids, doesn't he? And two, it's Larry Fishburne, only because he's the only nurse that doesn't beat the shit out of the kids or try to touch them up. And he's called Larry instead of Lawrence. He's actually called Max, but
I don't know why he's credited as Larry Fishburne. Like,
yeah,
just yeah. But yeah, that's
too
some
many
good
letters.
choices. Lawrence Fishburne was amazing in this movie though, and it's really early on in his career. Like,
Yeah,
this is like pre-Matrix. He's young and he's got his beard and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, and some of the other orderlies were proper creepy, like that one guy being like, "Hey, you want some meth?" Like,
Oh yes.
come in the other room and have sex with us, and you can have your meth.
Do you know what's weird as well? Because she's the ex-addict one, right? So she has holes in her arms from it. You don't inject meth, do you? You smoke it.
I don't know. I've never looked
So
into it.
he's even offering her the wrong drug.
I know in Breaking Bad they smoke it, but you might also
Yeah.
be. Or methadone? Is it methadone? Is
That's
that not
the
like
stuff
something
you
you
get
get in
off it.
hospital? I don't know. But
Leave a comment of your favorite drug.
yeah, Jesus Christ, Chris. Um, so,
Paracetamol, ibuprofen.
I've picked High Wizard McLovin as the best character
Right.
because all of the other kids, they're going into the dreams and it's like, oh, you can have any power you want in your dreams. And it's like, oh, I have a mohawk and two tiny little knives, which does fuck all. Or I can bend a chair that's already easily bendable.
Yeah.
Like, what a dick. But at least, like, High Wizard McLovin's like, oh, I'm going to have proper Emperor Palpatine powers and, like, shoot like lightning from my fingers and shit. Like, that's the best plan. It didn't work, but it was better than everybody else's idea. Yeah, he tried. A for effort.
A bit of effort.
What have we got next? Is worst character.
Worst. Yeah. So relating to that point as well, I've picked every single one of them kids purely based on their imaginations are shit. So if they went into a dream, they could be anything. You'd be like a invincible dinosaurs that shoots lasers that make people shit themselves or something.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, I've got a leather jacket and two switchblades now.
This was in the 80s as well. Superman had already came out, like, in the cinema. They could have just been like, yeah, I'm fucking Superman. Like, I can fly and shoot lasers from my eyes. Fuck you, Freddy. But, yeah. Captain Bender chair. Like, what a knob. I've chose worst character is Dr. Nonce. I don't know his name, but it was the one that was trying to groom Nancy, where he's like, oh, all the kids are dying. Do you want to come back to my house? Oh, let's go for dinner.
Oh,
it's like,
yes.
This, like, new girl who's, like, only looks like 18-year-old, and he's like, proper like trying to get stuck into it the whole movie and like
Yeah.
prick.
It's a bit weird, most of the stuff that he does, because it's like he has all these unauthorized sessions, and like the normal head nurse, the lass is just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
No, you
Like,
can't have a
why?
Michael Jackson sleepover party with the kids.
But I brought my Jesus juice. He's just saying, "Oh, what you doing at these secret sessions?" Right. Well, I put them all to sleep, and it's like, "I'll stop you there." This is very unauthorized.
Um, what is next? Best death next.
Yeah, I don't know. You mentioned it before, but I think we might have had the same one. I've got the Philip puppet death.
Oh
Do you know when
yes.
he's basically in bed and he's the one that can't walk, isn't it? Yeah.
No, I don't know. No,
Oh, is he not?
no, the one that can't walk is High Wizard McLovin.
Oh, oh yes. So his veins out of his arms and his legs get stretched up. Oh no, he's the one obsessed with puppets. So he kind of deserved it in a way.
Oh yes.
Um, and Freddy just walks him up off the top of a tall building, see him splat, while everyone just watches on,
I
even the
picked the
staff.
exact same one. I put sexy spaghetti.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, would you ever eat a tendon or a vein?
would I? I mean,
Yeah.
they're in steaks and things like that, and like when you bite into it, it's always like hard and gristly. So, no, I wouldn't really want to
Yeah.
eat veins.
Or Paul didn't like the puppet death, but that's like most iconic death of this film.
Oh yeah, didn't Paul look away when that bit came on?
Oh yes.
He was like, "I'm just popping away for a sucky."
Came back to Earth. Mm.
Um, we've got best moment as well, and as prepared as I am this week, I've wrote best moment and then completely forgot to write an answer for it.
Right.
So I need to have a think about that whilst you
Yeah, no,
tell us
but
your best moment.
I can go. So when the police chief and no, he's a security guy, and the doctor go to the scrap yard to get Freddy's remains from the boot. They're just about they make the doctor dig a massive hole and they get his bones, and then they turn into a Jason and the Argonauts skeleton,
Yes,
and he comes for him and he just chins them all. I think that's my best moment, just because I like Jason the Argonauts.
it was still better CGI than half the stuff we get nowadays as well, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah, true. Is it not stop motion?
Possibly. I mean,
Felt
it
like
does
it.
look very stop motion.
Yeah, because the same with do you know when he turns into like clay when they do the claymation stuff as
Oh
well?
yes, they did have a claymation thing where what is it that like something's there and he just starts turning into it and like his hands like form and then his face like goes, "Ah."
Um, oh, is it not just before he does the worm thing?
Possibly it might be.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
it's
got to be that moment.
been a few days since I've seen it now. It's a bit foggy in my head.
Um, my best moment is going to have to be the Wizard Master moment, where he's like, "I am the
Right.
Wizard Master," and like I've said before, Freddy being all like, "Haha, look, you used to be a cripple, so I'm going to chase you with a wheelchair just to like torment you even more than you already are."
So if Freddy was coming after you, what would he use to torment you? Do you think?
I don't know. He'd probably burn all me One Piece pop figures, like me prized collection.
Like have a Roronoa Zorro come
Oh,
and like
not
stab you or
Roronoa
something?
Zorro, no, not my boy. How can you do this?
I don't even know who you are, Lee. I mean,
But I love him like chasing him with the wheelchair. It's essentially like standing outside of a Weight Watchers class, looking in the window, eating a cake. Like, ah,
but then stabbing them afterwards.
yes.
Oh, to be
Right.
fair, he could do the same with me.
What? Like, oh look,
Cake.
liver.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
pancreas, pick an
pancreas.
organ.
Not liver. I mean, you've got dodgy liver at the minute, haven't you? I'll just
Yeah,
tell all of the internet, all your medical records. Sorry.
that's fine.
Um,
Just get on the dark web anyway.
Last one for the ranking things is awkward boner moment. What's your awkward boner
Oh,
moment?
yeah, it's the do you know the ex-addict when he's tormenting her, and he makes her have loads of gaping anuses on her arms,
Oh yeah,
which I think are like meant to be like needle holes,
yeah.
but they're
Didn't
like
look like needle holes.
no, no, just gaping anus holes.
Mine is when Freddy takes his top off and he's like, all of the souls that I've eaten make me stronger, and there's all these like faces in his body going, "Ah!"
Open your mind.
But every hole is a goal, Chris. That's all I'm
To be
gonna
fair,
say.
technically he's got loads of mouths on his chest then, hasn't he?
Yeah. So there we go. Last thing to finish this off. What would you rank this movie out of 5?
Right, so I think it is one of the best Nightmare on Elm Streets. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
All right.
And it gives us that because I only ever used to watch them when I was staying over at my mate, and it would be like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd be a bit pissed. So it just reminds us of that time. So I like it.
I'm only giving this a 3.5. Um,
Right.
to improve it, I would have had the song Dream Warriors playing all the way through. Like, do you know like the Transformers cartoon movie from the 80s where just all the way through it just plays "You've Got the Touch" like non-stop from
Yes.
start to finish. They should have just done that with Dream Warriors all the way through, and it would have been 100% more epic.
Yeah.
Because that,
No, I
that's
get it.
it's the most famous thing about this whole movie is the song, and it only
Yeah.
plays at the credits, and it's just like this could have been used so much more. There could have been a montage in the middle of the kids as all of their like superpowered beings fighting against Freddy. Dream Warriors. But they didn't.
Where
So
else would you put it though?
like literally the whole way through, I would have had it
I
from start
I
to
think
finish.
it would have been good for do you know the on the puppet death?
Yeah.
If you had it start and then it drops when he drops.
Like it wouldn't even need the lyrics. They could have just had like an instrumental version of it playing every now and then. I just
Yeah.
wanted the song. The song was the only reason I picked it. Last week it was like, oh shit, I haven't picked anything, and I was in the shower listening to music, and that came on. I was like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I completely
Yeah.
forgot to think of anything.
To be fair, I forgot to pick something till like 5 minutes before we started.
Yeah.
Well, I did, but I couldn't find a decent copy. So I've picked something else.
Well, what have you picked for next time?
Oh well, I've got the first ever live action Dragon Ball film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called
So
again? Magic Begins or Mystical Adventure or it's one of the two.
Dragon Ball: The Magic Begins. It was released in 1991, straight to VHS film, and it is free on YouTube because it is shite.
It is. It's still better than Dragon Ball Evolution. Not
Yeah.
saying much to be fair, because Dragon Ball Evolution sucks
Hey,
dick.
same. I got it.
Oh, have you got any final thoughts or comments about Nightmare on Elm Street 3?
No, it kind of makes us want to watch more, but then again, I'm kind of on a Stephen King film thing at the minute, so
All right.
I'll leave it.
Oh, you just watched Pet Cemetery in the Discord the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, because we've got that Bleeding Marvelous box.
Oh yes. Oh, I forgot about that.
Look
Where
at
can
this.
we see the Bleeding Marvelous box opening thing? Where have you posted that?
Oh, so I've put it on the TikTok, and I've got loads of footage to make a proper one. I've just have not had time,
Yeah.
so I'll probably put it as on the YouTube
Yeah.
as a short video once I make it.
Cool. So everyone keep an eye out for that and go and give that video some love when it comes out. And if you want a mystery box, go to bleedingmarvelous.com or .co.uk. I can't remember which one it is. Chris might be able to tell us, but what is it? .com or .co? Does it say?
Yes.com.
.com,
.com.
bleedingmarvelous.com, and check out the mystery boxes on there, along with all of the other amazing stuff that they have. It's almost like having an actual sponsor. Much better than Big Trev.
I don't think Bleeding Marvelous would endorse us at all.
I mean, Dan loves you, like, so there would be a chance, but nah, I wouldn't risk it. So, what do you have any idea what's coming up on any of the other podcasts this week? What's next?
Well, I know what's next on Anime Club, but that's next Friday. We've got Monster Monday. We've got Tuesday. We're doing no.
We're doing Dragon Ball next Tuesday.
We're doing Dragon Ball. After that, we're doing Reborn as a vending machine, and I wonder the dungeon, which is surprisingly class.
Oh, man. As soon as I saw the poster for that, it was like, oh, fucking hell, man. But it'll be a fun episode.
But if you watch it, I'll play a bit. Stretch the OBS effects to its limits with some special effects on that.
But we've got Monster Mondays. Sam and Dan will be on Monsters Up North. Whatever they talk about will be amazing. I don't know if Rumblecast have an episode coming out. They'll be talking about wrestling because it's a wrestling podcast.
They definitely will.
If Wonk are doing an episode on Saturday, that'll be an episode about women in nerd culture.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh wow, that'll be a hell of an episode. So make sure you check that one out. And if anyone's at SunnyCon this weekend, come and say hi. So
yes, I can't wait for that. I've already got a shopping list sorted. I've got I'm skint, but I'll try.
And we're going to be sick after the sake tasting, which will be fun.
Yeah, maybe hopefully in a bin, but maybe it's not.
Yeah. So, what's your final word of the week, Chris?
Okay. Crimp.
Crimp. Don't be a grump. Be a top grump.